Hey YouTube, KingCobraJFS here with another video, and I'm actually attempting to get better at guitar. One of the ways I can do that is to learn a couple of songs I like to listen to, i.e. Hell's Bells. As far as I've gotten the lesson so far, that's not bad, I guess. Didn't think I could actually play it when I first started playing guitar, but I think TNT's on half step. Yeah, sure enough. Guitar's now miserably out of tune. Let's see if we can't fix that. Again with the Goth single stating upside down. I did try this Goth single stating website out, and it's free. It's creating the goddamn profile. When I talk to any of these ladies, you actually have to pay money. And it's just like, what the fuck? You know, I want to pay money to get rejected here. I could do that for free at the bar, am I right? Nah, I'm just kidding, but seriously though. I suppose while I'm looking for another girlfriend, you know, I can always, I don't know, get better at guitar. Not even close. That wasn't even Hell's Bells, but whatever. You know, I find that once you know how to play a whole song on the guitar, it is quite fun to be able to just randomly start playing it. So, But then the guitar part, I can't quite figure it out. Not really. I'll get there eventually. The important thing is, like I've said now, the guitar playing stresses me out so much, you know, easier said than done though sometimes. It's because I expect myself to be perfect. No, maybe I expect myself. I can't even enunciate my words right now. It's because I expect myself to be perfect at guitar, and I know I'm not. And I'm a narcissistic guitar player, man. Oh, here we go. Ah, sounded way off. Oh, there we go. Ah. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that, you know. Once, of course, I picked up the guitar and started playing it, I'm just like, I forgot how fun this is. The problem is, though, especially for me, is I want to know a lot of songs at once. I can't just sit down and focus on one song and learn it. However, that's an easy fix. Pick one song you want to learn, and once you've learned that song entirely, pick another one. You know, or at least once you've learned that song entirely, play it until you know it well enough to where you can just, you know what I'm saying? At least I need to play it until I know it well enough where I can just tell them to say, hey, can you play da-da-da-da? And I start playing and they go, that's it, you know what I'm saying? Oof. Yeah, that's good tension on the fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Guitar playing can be loads of fun, but it can also be incredibly frustrating. Oh yes, I also took care of some stomach hair. Gotta leave the chest area though, because, you know, some ladies like to put their fingers through that shit. But, you know, if they see that you're a dedicated guitarist, they might take a second look at you. They might, you know. Because I think ladies dig musicians, right? Also growing a goatee here, and that seems to be coming in quite nicely. Cool beans, dude. Thanks for the update on the cruiser. I appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome. You know, obviously a lot of people are excited to see it, myself included. So, but yeah, guitar playing can be a great way to relieve stress as well as, you know, explore creativity and what have you. It's just a matter of, you know, I can only do a couple of things on guitar versus a couple of songs, you know what I'm saying? So if I just sit down and focus, I can actually do pretty good. And I just started hitting play, and he said, this fret, this string. I did just that, and imagine that. My guitar now sounds oddly close to it, doesn't it? It'll take a bit for me to learn that song, but, you know, getting it started wasn't a problem. Okay, so what else do we got? Let's see. Let's see what's happening over on Swapshine. That thing, what? What is this? Mute the ad. The nice pick such annoying music for ads too.
We learned that a second American has now tested positive for the Ebola virus in Africa. This woman is an aid worker in Liberia who was helping a team that is treating Ebola patients, and this comes just after word that an American doctor is also now infected with Ebola. 33-year-old Dr. Kent Brantley was working in Africa treating Ebola patients. Brantley is now in treatment himself at an African hospital in isolation. The current outbreak of the disease is now the deadliest ever in Africa, and our senior medical correspondent Elizabeth Cohen is joining us by phone to talk more about this latest development. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Now, with all the precautions that we know are being taken, how significant is it that a doctor and an aid worker have now come down with Ebola?
You know, unfortunately, precautions are just that. They're precautions. They're not perfect. What might possibly have happened in this situation is that the precautions weren't being followed to the letter, or it's possible that something went wrong. The precautions are things like wearing a long gown, wearing gloves, wearing a face mask. Sometimes, gloves can get holes in them. Face masks aren't perfect. Of course, we don't know what happened in this situation, but that is how incredibly heroic these people are, that they come in to help, even though they know that there's no 100% guarantee that they won't contract the virus.
How concerned should we be about Ebola spreading outside West Africa? We reported just yesterday that there was a man in Nigeria who had died from this, especially if we're in the United States. Could a traveler transmit this disease elsewhere?
The experts I've talked to are not terribly concerned about that, and I'll tell you why. As we can see with these healthcare workers, it's unfortunately quite possible when you have close direct contact with patients, you can get the virus because it's transmitted by bodily fluids. However, just walking by someone with Ebola is not going to give you Ebola because it's not airborne. So, while we've seen it spread within this area, we have not seen a global spread. So I think there's a lot of concern about healthcare workers. I don't think there is a huge concern that it's somehow going to spread to the United States. Yeah, and one you mentioned coming to the United States, Anna. And to think about it this way, when someone has Ebola, they get so sick really quite quickly, and it will be difficult for them to get on a plane to do that kind of travel.
If it is caught early, how treatable is Ebola?
It's not treatable. I mean, Ebola has up to a 90% fatality rate. So, yes, some people do survive, but most people don't. There's really not much that we can do about Ebola.
All right, Elizabeth Cohen, thanks so much.
Apparently, Lindsey Vaughn is heating up the an ad for Red Bull. Because Red Bull gives you wings. But yikes, man, that that's sad to hear as always. So something to think about, You think, oh, I'm getting teased and bullied in school. It's like you don't have Ebola, so it could be worse, right? Anyway, this is KingCobraJFS with another video, and thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.